Hi, good afternoon everyone. It's Marco, the fig professor, who's now back for the spring wake up for the trees. And I wanted to take a moment to let you know how I'll be preparing for the summer growing season. All these figs were dormant until recently, but now you can see that they're starting to break bud. They're having little green coming out, and all those green buds are going to be new growths. And remember, new growths equals new figs. However, there's a couple of care recommendations I would like to suggest, and I'll point out with the first tree here, which is a Smith cutting. Look at how robust the leaves are coming out, so these are going to really push out some nice branches. But I have a little round ball here on the side, and that's what's called a breba crop. That's actually a fig that's growing. What I do is I pluck off and remove any figs that are going to be forming that will be what's called the breba, or the first crop. You want the main crop that's going to develop in the summer. All the fig experts I talk to, they recommend it because it's a much better tasting, much better and higher quality fig, and you'll get more. So rather than letting the plant spend its energy on producing early figs that are only subpar quality, you might as well pluck them all off wherever you find them and make sure that you get the best figs that you can. Now, the other thing that I wanted to point out is waking these up. You don't want to overwater and get root rot. So what I'm going to do for the very first watering here, I'm going to take a tablespoon of the clam shell, which I mentioned in one of my earlier videos. And here's 1 tablespoon that I'm going to apply to each plant and just kind of apply it around the surface like this liberally. I'm going to take 1 more. We'll give 1 more teaspoon and kind of go around covering everything and let that work into the soil. And this is kind of my season's application. It looks like a lot, but it's not really. It's spread real thin, and that'll work its way into the soil. And then to give it water, I don't want to overdo it. So right now, the pot's very dry, very light. And I had pre-mixed a gallon bucket of fertilizer water, which I'm going to apply, and I mixed a 10-10-10. And that's going to give it some nutrition to start branching out. So I'm just going to give it a light watering. There we go. That's plenty of water right there. We don't need to super saturate the plants. And now it's kind of a wait and see game. I'm monitoring the temperatures because we are March 24th, coming very soon into April. So at some point I will be taking them outside when the nighttime temperatures don't drop so low. Here in the garage, it's a pleasant, balmy 65, almost 70 degrees. So they'll start leafing out very nicely. For those of you who've seen my last video of the season, where I had the fig father doing cuttings, I sold him all the cuttings off of my trees, and he has them for sale on FigBid. So he purchased them and rooted all the cuttings that came from these trees on FigBid. His, I guess, moniker is Figs for You, or I'm sorry, Italian for You. So it's the word Italian, the number 4, and the letter U. So Italian for You. And among the fig group, or the fig circle, he's known as the Fig Father. So those cuttings that I took from my trees, he has rooted and now has them available for sale. You can get them on FigBid. The fig growing community is rather small. We're very collaborative. So reputation means everything. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll be visiting again soon as the spring progresses to show you the progress and another season's worth of growth, maintenance, and care. Thank you for watching this video, and y'all have a good day. Take care.